Hello, my lovely wolf pack, and welcome back to the Lone Wolf Show, brought to you by Wolfpack Media, the most entertaining place on YouTube for your news and commentary. I'm your host, Justin Huseman, founder and news contributor. We have a great show today, and I can't wait to get started. But before we do, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Join the pack today. All right, guys. Well, I do apologize that I haven't been doing a very good job getting these videos out to you guys this week. I've been trying, but we're having some serious internet issues out here in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, but I digress. Let's go ahead and get to the news. Well, my friends, we have some more updates on the Epstein case, it seems, as Deputy Director Dan Bongino went on Fox and Friends the other morning claiming that a video will be released soon proving that Epstein unalived himself. And as you can imagine, the internet is freaking out once again. Some even going as far to say that the video that's to be released will be an AI deepfake, which I'm going to say kind of sounds like a cope, but let's go ahead and just take a look at the news here real quick. La-di-da. Here we go. Okay, from Mediaite, Dan Bongino promises Jeffrey Epstein video to prove no one was there but him. Interesting. Let's see here. FBI Deputy Director Dan Bongino promised the release of new video from the cell bay housing sexual predator and human trafficker Jeffrey Epstein around the time of his suicide to prove no one was there but him. Epstein's 2019 death at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York City was ruled a suicide, but has been the subject of prevailing conspiracy theories suggesting that he was murdered because of his networking with high-profile celebrities and business people. Bongino's comments come after he and FBI Director Kash Patel came under fire from the MAGA crowd for having dismissed conspiracy theories about Epstein during a joint interview earlier this month on Fox News. Yeah, we kind of went over that that interview, I believe, on this channel here. Go check that out. Speaking to Fox and Friends hosts on Thursday, Bongino was asked about the Epstein case. What began as a guarded response arguing that the case is never truly closed and that he was open to tips, he teased the release of footage that offer a clear-as-day conclusion on the matter. And it goes on to kind of quote what he said here. Let's read. He began, "I'm just telling you what we see in the file. I want to be crystal clear on this. I am not asking anyone to believe me. I'm telling you what is there and what isn't." Blah, blah. Yeah. I don't know. Actually, guys, let's go ahead and let me see if I can't find the video, what he had to say here. Let me find that real quick and see if I can bring it up for you guys. Just give me a second. All right, guys. I think I found it here, or at least I found a little clip about him talking about the Epstein stuff particularly. So let's go ahead and take a look here, just so we can kind of hear it from the horse's mouth. I don't like taking things out of context from news articles. So we'll go ahead and see what he actually says here.
In public interest. I'm just telling you what we see in the file. I just want to be crystal clear on this. I am not asking anyone to believe me. I'm telling you what's there and what isn't. Right. There is nothing in the file at this point on the Epstein case, and there's going to be a disclosure on this coming shortly.
Nothing.
We are working through there is video. That is something the public does not.
There's video of him killing himself.
No, not the actual act, but the entire MCC Bay. There was only one camera. There's video that when you look at the video, and we will release, that's what's taken a while on this. We are working on cleaning it up to make sure you have an enhanced, and we're going to give the original so you don't think there were any shenanigans. You're going to see there's no one there but him. Right. There's just nobody there. So I say to people all the time, if you have a tip, let us know. But there's no DNA, there's no audio, there's no fingerprints, there's no suspects, there's no accomplices, there's no tips, there is nothing. If you have it, I'm happy to see it. There's video clear as day. He's the only person in there and the only person coming out. You can see it. So
sometimes getting in.
All right. Well, that's pretty interesting, that's for sure. I kind of wanted to, let's see if I can take a look at the replies. Let's see some of the Occam's razor replies here. Probably probably. I would agree with that though. That's kind of the conclusion I'm starting to get at here. Occam's razor does indeed apply here. Let's see. Look at that stupid meme. Okay, I'll play along and agree it wasn't suicide. Epstein was convicted of a sex crime in 2008. You're telling me in the 17 years since, the FBI could not bring one case against any person who... Yeah, that's... okay, fine, but who were the clients? Yeah, that's what we're getting here. Earlier I was seeing comments on this video that were like, they're like, yeah, sure, it's gonna be an AI deepfake, whatever video that they had to be released there. They just admitted to us that some people are above the law. Yeah. Both parties are cooked. Come to the conclusion that Jeffrey Epstein is still alive, living on some private tropical island. They placed someone else in there to look like he was dead. Oh, good Lord. There's not going to be an incriminating file or a video somewhere that would have been long since shredded and incriminated. I mean, that's kind of what I'm getting at with a lot of this stuff here is they had, what, like 3 months or something like that to like hide evidence and stuff. Like the fucking just shredding documents. That's what I can imagine is just, it's like when in Wolf of Wall Street when they're like getting caught and the FBI is coming to arrest them and everybody's just running around the office flipping out, shredding paperwork. That's great. Let's see here. I'm just kind of going through here. Yeah, the pipe bobber was enhanced to obscure facial details. Nobody's buying the story that Epstein offed himself. Dan Bongino saying the FBI file shows no foul play yet, but he's teasing some video evidence that's coming and it's gonna blow this wide open. Yeah, I don't think this video is gonna blow it wide open. Like he kind of like this article suggests here that it's gonna be like. It's basically just going to prove that nobody else went in or out of his cell, basically, is what I'm getting from the whole dealio. Why is Dan and Fox not at his desk working? Duh. Because, if there was no murder of Epstein and obviously no clients and thus no victims, what is Gasoline doing in jail? Sounds like she needs to file. Yeah, sarcasm. Yeah. Oh, here it is. By enhanced, do they mean give it the AI treatment? There it is. I was trying to look for one comment at least that said something. A lot of people are suggesting this, and I mean, it's possible, but it's completely absurd. Like that last comment said, Occam's razor does probably apply here. The most simplest answer is usually the answer. Anyway, let's go back. Let's exit out of this quick. Maybe. All right, there we go. So, yeah, guys, I don't know. So, I don't know about you guys, but I really honestly, if I'm going to get right down to it, I really honestly don't care as much, at least about, I don't care, I guess how should I put this? I guess, I don't care as much about the circumstances of Jeffrey Epstein's death as much as I care about the circumstances of like his life, are at least his arrests. You know, I care more about the circumstances of the life he lived and the arrests that he and the convictions and shit, the trials and the convictions and all that shit. Like that's more what I care about. We like listen, we have a man who was arrested and convicted of human trafficking, and we have no idea who he was trafficking to, who were his clients, who was he trying to blackmail. Like who was he blackmailing with these videos that were found on his properties? Supposedly we haven't seen them, but supposedly that's what we do have pictures of them, but we've never seen like the actual content of the videos. Those are answers I kind of believe that the MAGA base has demanded from this administration when it relates to Epstein. And then, of course, prosecutions. We need to see prosecutions of these sick fucks that were diddling kids, bro. Like, I don't understand how anybody could think that any of this is acceptable. And the way it seems that they've been kind of obfuscating the real issue here. Like, Dan, we don't care. Okay, so you say that there's no evidence that he killed himself. All right, well that's dead and gone. Then we'll throw that under the rug. I still am a little suspicious, but Dan says there's no evidence. Then I guess there's no evidence, and there's nothing we can really do about it. We can sit here and bitch online and come up with more crazy conspiracy theories, but at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do about it. He says there's no evidence. And that's kind of, he's in the business of like finding evidence for crimes, so you know, that's kind of what that is there. And but it seems like there's this obfuscation of how nobody's talking about, like, we want the clients. What the MAGA base really wants is to find the people that were doing this sick shit that Pam Bondi has come out and said about these videos, how there's like little kids being brutally diddled, let's just say, for to keep it kind of family friendly. And that's what we really want to know, is like, who are the clients, who was he trafficking to. And I just kind of see all over the place with this. I hate to say it, with the Trump administration here, the DOJ, the FBI. There's just sort of this obfuscation away from what we actually are trying to get from the government, which is we want to know the clients, and we want prosecutions of those clients. We want them to see their day in court and hopefully thrown in jail for the rest of their fucking lives. But I don't know, guys. Let us know what you guys think down in the comments. I find it really disappointing, some of the shit we're getting. I'm trying to trust Cash and Dan. I really am. I'm really trying to, but I just have a natural proclivity to not trust government, no matter if you have an R or D in front of your name. But we'll go ahead and leave it there for you guys. Let us know what you think. And of course, you can follow us on X and Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe to us here on YouTube at Wolfpack Media 92. I don't know if I will be back with you today or not. I will try to get another Lone Wolf video out, but we're going to be recording for our group episode today or later tonight or whatever. And I, of course, am going to spend the rest of the day until the boys get here working on our script for our new buddy comedy movie, a production that we're going to be working on here. So stay tuned for that. I'm really excited about it. I've been going really hard this week, starting to write the first draft of the script. So really excited for that. Hopefully we can get some Wolfpack Media productions for you guys. Yeah, I think that'll be really cool and really fun to film too. So I'm excited for that. But anyway, guys, we will let you go here, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.